Welcome back to BMB Spoilers channel. Today we will learn about the latest dramatic developments unfolding in the world of Bold and Beautiful. Our beloved characters are navigating through a complex web of emotions, betrayals, and unexpected alliances that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. Relationship turmoil takes center stage. The emotional landscape of Bold and Beautiful is currently dominated by three significant relationships facing serious challenges. Each couple is being tested in unique ways that could potentially lead to heartbreaking separations. Steffi and Finn's marriage crisis. The once rock-solid marriage between Steffi Forrester and Dr. John Finn Finnegan is experiencing severe turbulence due to Luna Nozawa's unexpected arrival in their lives. Finn finds himself increasingly drawn to Luna after discovering their biological connection. This natural paternal instinct is creating a significant wedge between him and Steffi, who remains adamantly opposed to any relationship with Luna. Steffi's concerns aren't without merit. She watches with growing horror as Luna establishes a close bond with Sheila, a woman who has caused immeasurable pain to their family. For Steffi, this connection represents not just a threat to her marriage but potentially to their safety and well-being. The emotional distance between the couple grows with each passing day as Finn struggles to balance his desire to know his daughter with his commitment to his wife's peace of mind. Deacon and Sheila's fractured union. What once seemed like an unbreakable bond between two reformed outlaws is now showing dangerous cracks. Deacon Sharp finds himself morally conflicted by Sheila's immediate acceptance of Luna, despite her involvement in the deaths of Tom Starr and Paul Hollis Hollister, men who were Deacon's close friends. Their disagreement runs deeper than a simple difference of opinion. For Deacon, Sheila's willingness to overlook Luna's past actions feels like a betrayal of his grief. Meanwhile, Sheila sees Luna as an unexpected blessing, another chance at family after years of rejection and isolation. This fundamental difference in perspective has led to heated arguments and growing resentment between the pair, threatening the stability of their relatively new marriage. Hope and Carter's romantic impasse. The passionate romance between Hope Logan and Carter Walton faces its most significant test yet. Carter's decision to tear up the LLC papers and return control of Forrester Creations to its namesake family has blindsided Hope, who views this action as a direct betrayal of their relationship. Hope's emotional response has been swift and severe, accusing Carter of breaking his promises and threatening to end their relationship if he doesn't reverse course. Carter, however, remains torn between his love for Hope and what his conscience tells him is right. This ethical dilemma has created an emotional standoff that neither seems prepared to concede, placing their entire future together in jeopardy. Luna Nozawa's new chapter begins. Following her unexpected pardon arranged by Bill Spencer, Luna Nozawa finds herself with a fresh start but nowhere to call home. Her journey takes a dramatic turn when she encounters Sheila Sharp at Il Giardino, leading to a revelation that changes everything. The grandmother revelation. In a moment of vulnerability, Luna shares the recently discovered truth about her biological father with Sheila, unwittingly revealing that she is Sheila's granddaughter. This news elicits an immediate emotional response from Sheila, who has long yearned for family connections despite her troubled past. The revelation creates an instant bond between them, much to the dismay of several other characters. A new living arrangement. Sheila, overjoyed at discovering another blood relative, quickly offers Luna the apartment above Il Giardino, presumably the same space previously occupied by Remy Price before his departure. This generous gesture provides Luna with much-needed stability but simultaneously creates new tensions throughout the canvas of relationships. The apartment's location places Luna in close proximity to Sheila, allowing their relationship to develop rapidly. This new living arrangement becomes a physical manifestation of the changing dynamics in Los Angeles, positioning Luna at the center of multiple storylines and creating opportunities for both alliances and conflicts. Finn's internal struggle. Dr. John Finnegan finds himself in an increasingly difficult position as his biological daughter Luna establishes herself in Los Angeles. His natural paternal instincts are creating significant internal conflict. The pull of blood relations. Despite knowing about Luna's troubled past and the pain her actions have caused, Finn feels an undeniable pull toward forming a relationship with his newly discovered daughter. This biological connection creates a powerful emotional response that he struggles to reconcile with his loyalty to Steffi and their family. Concern over Sheila's influence. Adding complexity to Finn's situation is his growing awareness of Luna's developing relationship with Sheila. Having experienced firsthand the manipulation and danger that can come from Sheila's influence, Finn worries about Luna falling under her grandmother's spell. This concern actually strengthens his desire to be present in Luna's life, hoping to provide a more positive influence and guide her away from potentially destructive paths. Sheila's strategic opportunity. For Sheila, Luna represents more than just a newfound granddaughter, she's a potential bridge to Finn. After years of rejection and limited access to her son, Sheila recognizes that Luna could become the connection she's always wanted. This realization adds another layer of complexity to the family dynamics, as Sheila may begin using her relationship with Luna as leverage to gain more access to Finn. Forrester Creations power struggles. The corporate landscape at Forrester Creations continues to evolve in unexpected ways, creating professional tensions that mirror the personal conflicts among the characters. Hope for the future's surprising resurgence. Against all expectations, Hope's signature line appears to be on the verge of a major comeback. This potential success creates a difficult situation for Steffi, who has been advocating for the line's discontinuation. If Eric and Ridge recognize the line's value and potential profitability, Steffi may find herself overruled despite her position within the company. Carter's ethical dilemma deepens. Carter Walton's decision to return control of Forrester Creations to the Forrester family came with an important stipulation: maintaining Hope for the future as part of the company's portfolio. This condition has created significant tension with Steffi, who views Hope's continued presence at the company as problematic based on past experiences. Carter now finds himself caught between his ethical beliefs and the practical realities of business relationships. Ridge and Eric's game-changing news. The patriarchs of the Forrester family, Ridge and Eric, are poised to receive information that will dramatically alter the company's trajectory. Whether this involves Carter potentially reconsidering his deal or unexpected developments with Hope's line, these updates will force difficult decisions that impact both the business and personal relationships intertwined with Forrester Creations. Luna and Remy's possible collaboration. Luna's path may soon cross again with Dario, now revealed to be Remy Price. Their shared complicated histories and potential romantic interests in the Spencer family could lead to an alliance of convenience. If Luna develops feelings for Will Spencer while Remy remains interested in Electra Forrester, they might join forces to pursue their respective romantic interests, creating new complications throughout Los Angeles. Sheila and Luna against the world. As Luna and Sheila strengthen their grandmother-granddaughter bond, they may find themselves united against those who disapprove of their relationship. This alliance could prove particularly problematic for Steffi and Finn's marriage, as Finn's natural desire to protect his daughter conflicts with Steffi's justified wariness of Sheila's influence. Next, we will learn about the fascinating journey of Matthew Atkinson as Thomas Forrester and the character's complex evolution on The Bold and the Beautiful. The current state of Thomas and Hope. Thomas Forrester's relationship with Hope remains complicated and unresolved. Despite leaving Los Angeles with intentions to marry Paris, this union mysteriously never materialized, raising questions about his true feelings. This peculiar situation becomes even more intriguing considering how persistently he proposed to Hope before his departure. Should Thomas return to Los Angeles now, he would find Hope in a vulnerable position with her relationship with Carter Walton on the verge of collapse. This timing could create the perfect opportunity for Thomas to rekindle their passionate affair, regardless of Hope's willingness to formalize their relationship through marriage. Any reunion between Thomas and Hope would inevitably create significant family drama. The entire Forrester clan currently harbors intense animosity toward Hope after she encouraged Carter to seize control of Forrester Creations, effectively undermining the family's authority over their own company. Thomas would find himself torn between loyalty to his family and his enduring feelings for Hope. Hope and Thomas, a complicated romance. Before Thomas's departure, Hope had given him another chance professionally and personally. She not only reinstated him as a designer for Hope for the future but also succumbed to their mutual attraction, beginning an intense romantic relationship with him. Their affair was characterized by genuine passion and connection that might have continued indefinitely if not for Hope's consistent rejection of Thomas's marriage proposals. This pattern of Hope accepting Thomas personally while maintaining certain boundaries reflects the complex dynamic between these characters. Their relationship has always existed in a gray area, with moments of genuine connection overshadowed by their complicated history and Thomas's questionable actions. The evolution of Thomas Forrester. The Bold and the Beautiful introduced Matthew Atkinson as the fourth incarnation of Thomas Forrester exactly 6 years ago. This casting change represented far more than a simple actor swap. It signaled a fundamental shift in the character's personality and storyline direction. Previous portrayals by Adam Gregory and Pearson Fode had presented Thomas primarily as an attractive, good-natured character without significant psychological complexity. However, Atkinson's version revisited and expanded upon the character instability that had been established during Drew Tyler Bell's earlier portrayal. This transformation wasn't merely cosmetic. When Thomas returned to Los Angeles under Atkinson's portrayal, viewers gradually discovered they were witnessing a profoundly different version of Ridge and Taylor's son, one with deeper psychological issues and more complex motivations than previously explored. Matthew Atkinson's nuanced performance. Atkinson embraced the challenge of portraying Thomas's psychological complexity with remarkable skill. He managed to bring coherence and emotional depth to Thomas's morally questionable actions, which have included manipulating his own child and falsely accusing his stepmother Brooke of reporting him to Child Protective Services. In an interview with Michael Fairman, Atkinson provided insight into his approach to the character. "I don't think this guy is a bad guy. He is doing a lot of bad things, but a lot of people can relate to him and the struggles that he is dealing with, being a single father and having a rough childhood with his family being broken up." Atkinson further elaborated on Thomas's psychological motivations. He wants his father to approve of him and respect him, and he has never really felt that way. Everybody knows what it is like to think that they are making the right decision and end up making the wrong decision, and the kind of shame that you feel from doing something like that. This nuanced understanding of the character allowed Atkinson to create a version of Thomas that, despite his reprehensible actions, maintains a connection with viewers. As he explained, this makes Thomas an interesting character where viewers could say, "Well, I don't agree with anything that he is doing, but I can relate to him, and I want him to be better." Thomas's psychological journey. Thomas Forrester's psychological evolution represents one of the most complex character arcs in daytime television. His transformation from the relatively straightforward character portrayed by previous actors into the psychologically troubled individual brought to life by Atkinson demonstrates the show's commitment to exploring mental health issues within the soap opera format. The character's struggles with approval, particularly from his father Ridge, have driven many of his poor decisions. This father-son dynamic has created a fascinating psychological underpinning for Thomas's actions, allowing viewers to understand his motivations even while condemning his methods. Thomas's role as a single father adds another dimension to his character, creating situations where his desire to provide stability for his child conflicts with his own psychological instability. This tension between his parental responsibilities and personal demons creates compelling storytelling opportunities that Atkinson has skillfully portrayed. The future of Thomas Forrester. With Atkinson recently moved to recurring status, questions remain about Thomas's future storylines. His potential return to Los Angeles could dramatically shift several ongoing narratives, particularly regarding Hope's current situation and the power dynamics at Forrester Creations. The unresolved nature of Thomas's relationship with Paris also presents intriguing possibilities. His previous eagerness to marry Hope contrasted with his apparent hesitation to finalize things with Paris suggests that his emotional journey remains incomplete. As The Bold and the Beautiful continues to evolve, Thomas Forrester remains one of its most psychologically rich characters. Matthew Atkinson's nuanced portrayal has transformed what could have been a one-dimensional villain into a complex, troubled individual whose redemption remains possible despite his numerous transgressions. The ongoing saga of Thomas Forrester exemplifies the soap opera genre's unique ability to explore character evolution over extended periods, allowing for psychological depth and complexity rarely possible in other television formats.